Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 4 of Turtlecraft, where a lot has changed. It's been quite a bit now, and I want to show you this new chest, the grinding off camera chest. This is a lot of stuff. So we went to Nether, and we got the smithing template upgrade, and I've duplicated that, so then we got 11 of them. 1 to keep and 10 for all of our items. We've got 15 netherite ingots, a pig step, 2 soul speed 3 books, 51 blocks of gold, the snout armor trim. We had our beacon last episode, but I've grinded out enough emeralds to have 164 blocks of emerald, which is enough to make 1 max beacon. And as you can see, we've got a lot more tools, including the new trident. It's not new in the update. However, it's new for us. I enchanted it with Riptide, Unbreaking Free and Mending, meaning that I can fly. Not for a while, only up and down a bit because we don't have an elytra. And then look at this, max diamond sword, max diamond pickaxes, max diamond axe, max diamond hoe, max bow, max diamond shovel. If we look at our armor, except for soul speed 3 on the boots and thorns 3 on all the pieces which I don't want, we've got maxed out diamond armor as well. So we're looking pretty kitted out now, and let's start using some of these upgrade bits. Right, so I've crafted a smithing table here. So with this, basically how the new system works is we want to get our diamond tool piece, put that there in the middle, then we want to have the upgrade template, and then if we put a netherite ingot there, you see we got this enchanted diamond sword, and then we get the enchanted netherite sword. However, it takes up that smithing template, so that's why I want to duplicate them. So let's quickly do that for all the pieces. Right, we got 2 achievements from that. We got this one, which is upgrade all the tools, and we got the netherite ingot for that. And we got this one, which is have a full set of netherite armor, which gives us another ingot, so effectively we just got 2 more ingots for free. And yeah, we're pretty kitted out with our tools. The next thing that we need to do is we need to use some of our levels down here, 69 of them, to apply soul speed 3 to our netherite boots. However, our anvil's missing. We'll be right back. Okay, so I made this new anvil. We can place that down, and we can grab our boots, put them in there. Soul speed 3, 19 levels, we got plenty. Right, soul speed 3, and that's maxed out netherite boots. So, we're looking pretty kitted out now. We've got pretty much all the tools we could ask for. What we could do is a crossbow, however I'm not particularly in the mood to get a crossbow right now. So I think next on the list we want to check out what else we've been grinding off camera after we've put these valuables away. So if we head all the way down here, you can see I've got villagers in. So this was part of the starter base build last episode. However, we made a villager breeder over that way, and we made a large minecart rail, and now we've got villagers. So we've got 2 Fletchers, 2 librarians. This one sells mending, silk touch and bleeding 3. This one sells unbreaking 3, silk touch and flash protection 4. Then we got a farmer, which we mainly use for golden carrots currently. However, I also made him buy potatoes and carrots for emeralds, because that could come in useful later. We've got a cleric, which we can sell gold to, buy ender pearls and bottles of enchanted from, and also glowstone is a really nice trade to have. We've got cartographers, 3 of them, and as you can see, their prices are really low. That's because we zombified them and cured them a couple times. And because they got these like prices, we can have 1 glass pane for 1 emerald in each of these. But if we look at the librarians, we can buy 4 glass blocks for 1 emerald. So 6 glass blocks will make 16 glass planes. So that means it costs us 1.5 emeralds for 16 glass panes. And each glass pane will give us 1 emerald. So we can get exponentially more emeralds, pretty much infinitely. The only limitation is how many times we can trade with villagers per day. But that is how we got all of our emeralds to the beacon. As you can see here. Which is, if we turn them into regular emeralds, it's a lot of emeralds. So, yeah. So if we go to the top of our tower here, we can see that there's been some progress. There's this building that's merged, that starter base, small shop, Westy Gamers base has expanded, and then we got this massive minecart rail going to the villager breeder that's over there. This village area hasn't really changed much, and there's also a cactus farm that's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb right now. There's been an attempted terraforming around the back there, but it hasn't been moved to completion. And then looking outside here, it is sort of tidy. However, we got this sheep farm, this nether portal, this potato farm, sugarcane farm, random ominous banner, some pets outside. Not the best terraforming job, and then this rail up here. I know Pika's still currently getting in villagers, however, you know, it might look a bit better if we didn't have the rail like this, so I feel like it would be good if we did a cleaning job. So, yeah, let's get this area tidied up. This is an issue, so our time lapse had to be cut short because of this. Yeah, so I can't really terraform when there's a large cobblestone bridge going down there. So basically what happened is there used to be a villager rail that came this way because originally it went into my base through here. But then once I didn't need it anymore, we kind of removed this bit and left it here, and then people added to it to get villagers onto their base. So Pika made a rail that swept up this hill to go to his base, or Westy made a very long rail to go all the way to his base. But whilst terraforming, I had to remove said rail to, you know, get this. However, I didn't fully remove it. I removed it all the way back to the village breeder, all the way back to here, and then I redirected it to go up, and then somewhere in that direction to go into the cliff that way to go into his base. However, because I didn't request permission for it, which, yeah, I understand, it's not very nice, I'm sorry for that, but because I didn't request permission for it, yeah, he didn't like that, so he decided to remove the rail that I put in that didn't obstruct the terraforming, and put in a new rail to obstruct the terraforming purposefully. Basically, he retaliated in a very childish manner. Now, I'm not going to humiliate him, I still understand, yes, I am at fault, however, he hasn't really dealt with it the best. Because basically I just redirected the rail to go this way, and then, you know, in the tunnel that direction. But, yeah. So, quite unfortunate, but we'll have to cut the time-lapse short and continue terraforming. I don't know, maybe in the next episode. Either that, or I'll terraform off camera, which might be a better idea, because this is taking a while to get right. And it's a lot of having to move back and forth between here and my storage area to get materials, so... yeah, unfortunately, that's that time-lapse for this episode. However, we can start to work over here and maybe make the nether portal a bit better, move the sheep pen, replace these farms around, you know, this area here, make a large sugarcane farm, but yeah. Very unfortunate that we had to stop our terraforming. Okay, so, right, I've removed a potato farm, and I've removed a sugarcane farm, I've moved a sheep pen from over here somewhere to this new one, and I made it out of a stone wall. There isn't really any way to get in or out officially, you just kind of find, like, something like this so you can hop over, and because you're a player you can parkour out fairly easily like that, but the sheep can't escape. So that's good. And then I've moved the nether portal from like here to this way a bit, and I've created it into a small amethyst geode, which I think came out pretty well. Still looks really cool. We've got the obsidian leaking out, and then the stone and tuff mixture around the outside. Let's just extend that a bit, and then, you know, the amethyst in the middle with some large clusters. But yeah, it still works normally. Yeah, it still works normally. We come out of the Diglot 28 space. And yeah, this is our portal. So the next thing that we need to do now is that I've noticed our super smelter doesn't really work very well, so basically, I actually know what's wrong with it. Oh right, yeah, so I had to remove these chests here because the minecart can't get up. It can get, well no, it can get up, it just can't come back down. So we'll need to rebuild this super smelter. I thought I'll do it for you guys. super smelter fixed now. We'll come up with some furniture or decoration that can go there. However, this super smelter is now working, which is really good. Alright, so that wraps it up for today. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get all of our tasks done, mostly because we can't finish off those terraforming. We did get a lot of optimizing done with our new armor set. You know, all of our netherite gear, netherite tools, a lot of progress with all the enchantments, because we're pretty much done with enchanting at this point. We cleaned up the base a little bit, we fixed the super smelter, made a new nether portal, upgraded the sheep pen and removed some of the old farms that we didn't really need. We got villagers, which is another key point in progression. However, that wraps things up for today, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.